done.
What's up, everybody? We're back. PS the Live Sessions. We're on 2 phones right now. I am on the PS the Live Sessions page. Miss Never on Time over here is on her personal page, and we're also on our YouTube Live.
This is terrible.
Just in case, which most likely will happen, the Instagram goes off. You can go to the link in the bio and check us out on our YouTube Live, which is going on right now. Also, if you want to go watch that and not have to see split screens or whatnot. But what's up, Trish?
Nothing. This has been a very long time.
It's been a while.
Since I've done this.
It's been a while.
I feel like a rookie. Like this is my first episode or something.
Yeah. Hey, man. Welcome back.
Fuck you.
Just so y'all know, it ain't never been me. I'm always ready to go.
Okay, yeah, it has been on me. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm finally getting it back together.
Yeah.
You know, my therapist has been helping me.
That's
Been
good.
going through some shit.
Okay.
So, that's for another time. So today, I wanted to talk about attachment theory. And really, attachment theory is like, why are you picking who you're picking in your relationships? What factors contribute to your anxiety, the avoidance, the fear when it comes to the people that you're connecting with. So, have you ever heard of attachment theory?
No, not until you told me about it.
So did you do any research prior to this?
A little bit, not too crazy. You know how I do. I skim. I'm a skimmer.
Okay. So I'm going to start off. So this was back in the 1950s.
Yep.
A psychologist.
Why don't you tell them where you got this from? Like what? Because you made me listen to it, so they might as well, get the info too.
Okay, so I listened to an episode of The Friend Zone, which is a great podcast out in New York, and they did a whole episode around attachment theory. So a lot of the information tonight will be pulled from that, and we'll go from there.
Yep.
So in the 1950s, there was a psychologist who created the learning and behavioral theory of attachment. So the basis of this theory was that babies formed attachments to whoever they came in contact with that fed them. Okay. So it didn't matter if it was a mom, a dad, or aunt, or uncle, they would form that attachment due to food. That was his theory.
All right.
And he was kind of like, babies are smart. After being like repetitive, if they cry, scream, or laugh, and whoever they interact with, that they're gonna sort of have this condition to know that like, if I cry or do this, I'm going to get that, which is obviously true.
Yeah, definitely.
In 1958, a psychoanalyst took it a bit further. And he said that through his research of the effects of separation between infants and their parents, that children did not come into this world trying to figure out how to get a secure attachment. Okay. They came in biologically pre-programmed to form attachments with others. So like we already just kind of from birth already know that we're going to do this. This is not something that we learn. And then he went on to state that there's a critical time period for the attachment of developments in children. So it's between 0 and 5 where this development happens or it doesn't happen. Okay. And the primary attachment provides a secure basis for exploring the world and acting as a prototype in all future relationships and personal connections. Okay. So if you didn't develop this in that time frame from 0 to 5 years old, there was a chance that the child would suffer irreversible developmental consequences and reduced intelligence and aggression.
Okay, repeat that again for the listeners. Because you kind of lost me a little bit.
Okay, so I'm gonna start over. So, Bowlby in 1958 did a research on the effects of separations from parents and their infants. Okay. His theory is that children do not come here into this world learning how to acquire food. Like they don't come here learning like, the only way I'm gonna survive is through food, and whoever gives it to me, that's who I'm gonna attach myself to. Okay. That was not his concept at all. He said that you come into this world biologically pre-programmed to form attachments and connections. Yep. So it's more about receiving care and being responsive from the adults, which are more important than achieving the goal of getting food. So he's saying that it's a critical time period between 0 and 5 where you form that attachment with those people, you form that nurturing. So like parents, mothers, fathers, and stuff, right? And he said that sort of is the prototype for children to have future relationships and personal connections with others. And he's saying that if you don't develop this in that time frame, that you will suffer irreversible developmental consequences and reduce intelligence and aggression.
Okay. That makes I get it now.
Are you following?
I'm following.
Our viewers following? You guys all get it?
I'm following now. I'm following.
So I'm gonna ask you this: do you remember anything from 0 to 5, like with like attachments to your mom or your dad, or like just your childhood in general?
I thought about this when you asked me, and I realized I can't trust my memory.
Okay.
Because a lot of it was before I came to America. In that time frame, I don't know if the stuff I have in my head is made up or not.
Okay.
Because just when I think about it, it's like I did all of this before I was 7. You understand what I'm saying?
Give me an example of like what you mean I did all of this before I was 7.
My mom used to tell me that at the age of like 3, 4, I was going to the barracks, which is where my uncle used to be the chief of all the cabins back home, and I was a 3, 4-year-old just hanging with the OGs, just running around doing what I wanted to do and shit like that, just before I even came here. So I was like,
different in Africa.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't. It's her words and my memory from it, and the things that I've thought about at that age. It's like this is impossible for a 5, 6-year-old to be doing, because I don't see 5, 6-year-olds doing that now.
But do you remember that at all? Like when she says it, does it trigger any type of memory to you of like doing that?
I remember I had a one-leg friend.
Okay.
And we used to run a block together. That is very vivid. That is very vivid. Okay. He never goes away. The motherfucker is always there. Every time I try to think about my past, is like he's there.
Okay.
So I know I'm like, okay, so that's not a figment of my imagination, at least to me now. At least to me. Like he's not a figment of my imagination. So everything else, a lot of the stuff that I did, I didn't really have too much. I've always had attachment issues because I was kind of just left. I was always like, okay, well.
But are you leaving or were your parents like?
I was always leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, I was never like, if somebody, if I felt like somebody acting a certain type of way, I just kind of dipped.
Okay.
And I'm still the same way now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if your parents acted a certain way, you would leave?
I just want to do. I guess we're like, yeah, I'm out.
Okay, so this was not between 0 and 5.
This is between 0 and 5.
Shola,
I'm dead ass. That's what my mom told me. This is what my mom told me.
Where are you going at 5?
I used to just run the block. I'm dead ass. Well, back home, kids at that age, to this day, just run amok. Like once you become part of the neighborhood, you kind of just run around. You literally just move around your neighborhood, and everybody knows you. And everybody knew me because my uncle my uncle ran the taxi cabs and everything. And my family was known also. Okay. So I always was in and out all the time.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what I was told, man.
That is interesting. Okay. So after all of that happened, a few years later, another psychologist named Harry Harlow came up with an experiment.
Okay.
And
wait, before we continue, what about you? You don't remember nothing?
Yeah, I do. I remember a lot.
Well, let the people know. You're trying to just bring it on me. Like, hold on. You had a childhood too.
You didn't ask, so I just realized I'm gonna keep going.
No, you got it. My bad. Go ahead. It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Mondays with my mom. Okay. So I think either my daycare was closed or she made sure to take Mondays off. So I spent time with her. So a lot of our bonding happened that way. I remember her always making pancakes on Mondays. That was like our thing for breakfast. And then we would sit down and she would talk to me and all of that stuff. Saturdays was me and my dad, and we would go riding bikes at Franklin Park. Okay. So we would go to the zoo, check out the exhibits and all that stuff. And then we would go and, ride bikes. I remember a lot of like mischiefs that I probably shouldn't have been getting into that I was getting into. But like even till this day, like if I tell my dad, "Hey, you remember this?" He's like, "How do you remember that? You were so small." So like I remember I remember like flashes of things too, but I can't tell you if I was like 2 or 5 or like. Okay. But like I remember, like I can remember that far back.
Damn, my memory's trash, bro.
Well, we know why it is now. we won't disclose that information.
It's memory's trash, bro.
So yeah, like I was saying, so later on in that year, a psychologist named Harry Harlow, he wanted to take it a step further with his Harlow experiments. And he wanted to kind of see what the love and relationship between parents and children were.
Okay.
And he tested it on monkeys. So people might actually know this experiment if you've taken a psychology class. What he did was he would separate the infant monkeys from their mothers within hours of giving birth. Okay. They were then provided surrogate mothers. One was a barbed wire mother, and the other one was a soft, like terry cloth mother. Okay. They both provided milk. Okay. Okay. So his concept here is trying to like demolish the fact that we only come in here for just food. That's what he wanted to demolish. So he made one barbed wired and the other one terry cloth. And what happened was the monkeys were given the chance to pick who they wanted to sort of interact with, who they wanted to associate themselves with. Okay. Okay. Majority of the monkeys always chose the terry cloth mother.
Pussies. Okay.
Why is that pussy?
She's just running because she's soft, son. Come on,
she's nurturing. That was the whole purpose of the experiment, to show that it's being.
I get it.
Oh my God.
I get it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that proved the first psychologist completely wrong, that it has nothing to do with just being provided food. Like, it shows a sense of security. Yeah. Okay. So in the second experiment, Harlow took it a step further. He then took a group of monkeys in group A with the barbed wired mom and a group of monkeys in group B with the terry cloth mother. Mm. What he did was then he provided sort of like a disturbance of peace. So he would have like a lot of banging, clanking going on, and wanted to see the reactions of the monkeys and what they would do. The terry cloth monkeys would find comfort in the mother. Like they would just go behind her or feel secure, just like stand next to her and feel like much better about the situation. Yeah. The barbed wired monkeys.
Wilding out.
Exactly.
Wilding.
So they were screaming, rocking, couldn't self-soothe themselves, didn't know what to do, were in a frenzy the entire time. So through the experiment, it was shown that the groups showed 2 different behavioral tendencies. So when, So this proved Bowlby right.
Okay.
Okay, that it's all about the nature stuff, right? The nurturing stuff. Then an intern came in and was like, yo, let's turn this up a little bit. Like, let's move away from monkeys and actually try with humans. They were not separated at birth right away. That's not what happened.
That's wild.
But what they did was they wanted to focus on humans and sort of just see the separation between the child and the parent. So what they would do is they would take their kids and put them in a room and then have the parents step out. Okay. And they just wanted to observe the kids and see like what they would do. And so they realized that the kids had 3 different behaviors. So first group of kids, when they were left alone, they would cry, but eventually soothe themselves. Mm-hmm. They would find a book to go play with or crayons or something like that. And then when the parents came back, they were super excited, engaged, and happy that they came back into the room.
Yep.
The second group freaked out when the parents left and freaked out the entire time. Like could not self-soothe themselves, could not sit down and go play with the book, could not read or like do crayons and nothing, like cried the entire time. And those types of children, Lord be with them.
Lord be with them.
And then Jesus. The third group, which I feel like you fell in that bucket, didn't do shit. Like did not care if the parents left or not, did not care if they were there. They kind of were just stone cold to the situation altogether.
Yeah, sounds like me. That sounds like me.
So the intern and psychologist wanted to dive deeper and figure out like why there were so many different reactions. So this is where the attachment style theory came from. So from those 3 reactions, it's how we developed the style theory that we have today as adults.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each one of them as an adult. Okay. But then I'm going to bucket it back into the kid that you probably were at the time, which makes you like this style theory.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So Before we
yeah. Well, someone say what's up to everybody. Thank you for joining. You know, talking about the attachment theory. People have been joining in, so I just want.
Oh, okay. I usually can wave, but we just don't have the time today.
Yeah.
So before we move on, what style theory were you?
Secure.
No, fool. As a kid, the 3 ones that I just gave.
Oh, the one that was cold-hearted.
So you just didn't care if your mama or daddy left?
Didn't.
From 0 to 5, if your parents left the room, you didn't do nothing?
Nah, I didn't do nothing. I've always been like that.
Okay.
Well, I've always been like that.
That's a little crazy.
I've always been like that.
Okay, well, I was the one that would cry, but then figure out how to like.
Yeah, because you gotta go through the emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I feel like that was kind of shady.
Yeah, how was that shady? So you still like that now?
Exactly why I think it was kind of shady.
It's not shady. That's who you are.
Yo.
That's why I be like, oh, she's going through the shit with me over here, yo. Like.
Anyway, yes, I was able to sell suits. But I realized that like in doing that like I was a little bit of a loner. Because it was like, I can be okay with just like playing in the corner with this toy or like read this book or whatever. I didn't really need to interact with other people.
Yeah.
But I was like pretty much the first group. So here we are at the part that we're trying to get to today, which is the style theories. So the first one is secure style attachment. 50% of the population is in this bucket. I'm not really sure how.
I don't believe none of them niggas either.
But this is what they say. People with secure attachments feel okay being in a relationship and okay being alone. Though they generally choose to be in a relationship, they like needing someone as well as being needed themselves. Secure attached people find ways to be independent in their relationship while still maintaining a strong sense of intimacy. Even though they can be jealous at times, they generally trust and relax about the connection they are building or built with someone.
Okay.
People with secure attachments hold a strong image of their partner and of themselves.
Okay.
So this group constantly had their needs met as a child. So, and they always felt secure. They were self-sufficient. These are the group of kids who can easily communicate with others. So they have a high emotional intelligence.
Okay.
They're not passive aggressive. And, they're problem solvers and resilient.
Okay.
So the second style is anxious preoccupied. People with anxious attachments think highly of their prospective partner.
Okay.
But base a large part of their own self-worth on whether they're getting approval, attention, and responsiveness from their partner.
I sound like all the women.
Excuse me?
Sound like all the women in the world.
This attachment style is associated with being too clingy, demanding, over-analyzing, and feeling like you're always the one to initiate conversations about where the relationship is going because you already feel like the partner is going to leave.
Wow.
When faced with rejection, this attachment style typically runs towards the source of rejection, like a moth to the flame.
Mm.
So this group needs constant reassurance that their partner is here to stay, not going anywhere, confirm that they love them. Because as children, this nigga just said this sounds like women too. Fuck you.
Women, yo.
Fuck you.
All women.
Fuck you.
Well, there are some niggas now. There are some niggas now too.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yo, fuck y'all. Because as children, their needs weren't always met.
No children's needs was ever met.
So their parents are inconsistent. So they don't know how to gauge like being in real relationships or connections with people because they're not sure like, are they gonna stay? Are they gonna leave? Because like I had that happen. There's parents who leave and you have no idea when the fuck they're coming back. And then when they come back, it's like for a quick second and then they gone. Like you know that.
You're right. Mine did.
I have someone in my mind, but I love her so much that I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah, my pops did.
But
yeah.
So as adults, they reenact this wound and go for partners who are emotionally unavailable. Do you think you did that?
Did I go for people who are emotionally
for your partner who's unemotionally unavailable?
Nah.
Okay.
Most of the women I deal with are pretty emotional.
This is the bucket you're in. She know my son's mom. This what? Bitch assness is spreading. So.
What?
you.
What's going on?
Yo,
For all
I
the YouTube guys, we're also on IG Lives, so that's why she's looking at her phones and stuff like that.
I'm looking crazy right now.
Yeah.
This is the bucket I think you sit in.
Okay.
Dismissive, avoidant. People with this predominant attachment style think highly of themselves and often express a high desire for independence. They might downplay the value of romantic connections and view people who express a need for romantic companionship as insecure or not self-sufficient.
Mm.
When faced with rejection, they distance themselves almost immediately from the source of the rejection.
Mm.
So this group, parents were just a bit like unavailable emotionally, period. They weren't there physically or emotionally or anything like that.
Mm.
So so they learn how to soothe themselves growing up. They learn how to take care of themselves, which is why they're self-sufficient and they look down on people who can't do the same. Because they learn how to I got to figure out how I'm gonna feed myself, how I'm gonna clothe myself, where I'm gonna live, how am I gonna get around.
It gives us a backbone.
Right.
Yeah.
However, they enjoy being in relationships. Like they don't mind getting into them, but they avoid when the honeymoon phase is over. Once you start to feel like, yo, shorty getting a little
that's when we start fucking it up. Y'all gotta find an exit, son.
That's me.
I gotta find an exit, yo. Shorty wildly right now. Too much.
They associate this group of people with ghosting, finding humor as a way to not have to get deep with the person. So whenever it's time to have a conversation, they're goofing off instead of trying to have an important conversation. But it's not like they don't want to be loved. They just were never taught it or received it. So they don't know how to do it. So the world kind of thinks they're cold.
People saying some shit. What they saying?
Some facts like women who not attached say that, fuck you. I don't even want to talk to you right now. Can you get off the live, please? Anyway, the last attachment style is fearful avoidant. So this is a combination of the dismissive one and the avoidant style.
Yep.
So this group both wants and doesn't want a close romantic connection. More specifically, they are marked by a strong desire for a lasting, loving partnership, as well as a distrust of their partners at the same time. So they're on a roller coaster. They're like, yo, I really want to be with this person, but I don't know, they might fuck with me. They might fuck with me and I'm not really trying to do that, but I want, so it's constantly they're back and forth.
That sounds like
what?
Everything that's going on right now in the world of dating. That's what I'm seeing.
Which is why I'm not in it. So there's that on that. So these styles can change over time through experiences, through different connections that you have as you grow as a person, and you work on yourself.
Okay. Then I'll say this. I have been all of those.
Yeah, I think everyone has a little bit and pieces of that.
Exactly.
Because I'm very much the secure.
I'm secure now. Yeah.
But I also am very the dismissive avoidant too. I'm like, I love. It's so fun. And then I'm like, you're getting serious, bro. I gotta nip that in the bud.
You love. I'm not a fan of love at all.
Why?
That's just wild crazy. So I don't like the way
that. Why is love wild crazy?
It's just too. It's. I feel like I'm not in control now.
Because you're in love?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, love makes you do crazy things. So
well, see, that's where I take control. When I start seeing my certain behaviors and I'm going out of character for myself, I pull that shit right back. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing any of that. Nah, I can't. I just can't do it. Because now,
are you scared of someone having your heart?
I mean, my shorty got my heart now, but when I was younger, I wasn't giving in 100% to y'all. Hell the fuck no. No way I'm not giving y'all that shit, man. Why in the world would I play myself like that? I don't trust y'all hoes.
Shola,
what?
So you're telling me outside of your wife, you've never been in love? Like in love? Like you've loved people?
I thought I love people, but I could now say, no, that was never me being in love because I was always prepared for them to do all the things.
Okay, so then that means you were the anxious, preoccupied.
How was I anxious? I was
anxious. That group is the group that was like, they're gonna leave, but I don't know if they're gonna come back. So they're anxious. So growing up for you in your 20s, then that means you were an anxious, preoccupied person. Like when it came to your connections with other people, because you were already prepared for them to leave or fuck up for them to leave or for you to leave.
Oh, I've always been ready for them to leave. Oh, I never saw nobody staying. I'm surprised you stayed. That ass.
You're the fucking live psychopath.
I'm surprised. Yo, I legit be like, oh, you staying? Oh, all right. I'm trying, but.
So what? So out of the women back then and now, like, what has been the difference? Like, what has made it a difference for you to be like, nah, I'm in love with this one?
She's consistent.
Okay.
The others
so that's important to you, the consistency.
Yeah. Consistency. Yeah.
Okay.
Big time.
So let's discuss your results. So you had secure attachment.
Yeah.
And what did you think about that? Did you think that was true? That wasn't true? Like.
Yeah, when I was taking the test, I realized the way I was answering was based off of how I would react, obviously.
Right.
Like one of the questions was, what was it? Let's say your partner was going to a wedding and they didn't invite you or something like that. Yeah. Like, would you get mad, or would you throw a fit? Would you ask them, is it a +1? Or would you be like, word, I got time to myself? And I was like, I got time to myself. Word,
I got shit, nigga. I ain't gotta get ready to.
Word. I ain't gotta waste money on no outfit. I don't gotta get a suit. I don't gotta do nothing. Enjoy yourself. Peace. You know what I mean? I got time for all that shit, man. I realized that I don't care if, like, okay, like one other question was, what if your partner's ex was coming to town or whatever? Like, would you care?
Right.
And I was like, no. Like, I chose it to let me know. I would say, okay, cool, and keep going about my day.
Right.
That's literally how I am. Like, I'm not thinking about it. You told me. What else am I going to do?
I mean, there's people who wouldn't be okay with that.
I don't control you. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Okay, so there's no ego involved.
Nah.
No, that's why I fucks with you, yo.
Yeah.
Because you one of the niggas that ain't got the egos involved.
Nah, man. You your own person. You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do, man. I'm chilling. I ain't worried about it. So
you believe that these attachments are true?
Yeah,
right?
But
They
make sense. Yeah, but I also believe because of human trait, we still have all the others in us to a certain degree.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So this question I didn't prep you for because I wanted to ask you on the spot.
Okay.
So you have 3 kids.
Uh-huh.
Do you see these styles in them now? And just because you still have one that's in that critical development stage, but you have 2 that are very much out of it. So how, thinking back now, like if you were to leave either one of them like in a room, what would their reaction be? Like what bucket would you think they'd fall into?
Oh no, they're pretty self-sufficient. Even Elijah now, like he's pretty cool. He'll just stop playing. I mean, if it's somewhere he doesn't know, he's gonna be quiet for a minute. He'll quiet. He might even cry.
He's gonna shed a tear.
He might even cry a little bit.
He's gonna shed a tear.
But he'll calm down and go find something to do.
Right.
So that's him. Azalea, she's a firecracker. I don't know what she's gonna do.
Okay, so she must be the up and down.
I don't know. But that's mainly because of I see her at home. But then when she goes to school, she doesn't give a fuck. Even the first day of school, she had a blast.
Like the first time she's ever attended school.
Yeah. Like she was excited, all of that shit, and she was ghost mode.
Okay, so she was secure.
Yeah, and Johnny is I think the most anxious one because she's Johnny's the most anxious one. Yeah.
Wow, I wouldn't have thought that.
Because she cares a lot about Oh, she said she loves your hair.
Thank you,
Jamila. She cares how people view her. She's getting older though. So she's going through that phase of
the hair got to be right and the outfit got to be right. I know it, honey. I know.
But she would walk up to people, or she walks up to people now and everything. So, but she's still very like shy. Like she'll shy away a little bit just to get a gauge of the situation.
So, do you feel like after learning these styles and sort of kind of like parents leaving the room and sort of the reaction of the kids, like where do you think you and your wife fall into that? Together.
That's a tough one.
Because you are always going, you in and out.
Yeah, I'm still a very individualistic person. I still have those traits in me but I also know that if I don't What?
She's an
empath. Empath? What? Empath?
Yes, empath.
I don't know what an empath is, but all right. Okay. I don't know what empath is.
She's talking about a Johnny.
Yo, okay. I don't know what, I don't know what that word. I know what empathy means, but I don't know what empath means. So you don't have to explain that, Dimala. I don't know what that means. But how do I put this? I'm still very individualistic.
Okay.
And I can still go by myself all day, every day, and not stress. She's more in tune with me around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which is not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that she relies on me or anything like that. But she likes me around.
Okay.
Like if when we went away, that was the first time in a while.
Y'all were so cute. You kept calling her and shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's the first time that we've been separated for more than a day, really. It's only I always come back home. This is the first time in almost a couple of years that I wasn't coming home. It was only for one night.
It was one night though.
One night.
Calm down.
It was one night. But you saw her. She called me. I called her. With FaceTime and all that stuff, which is actually the first time I've ever done that. I'm like called my partner who I was with. I never used to do that. Like all the shorties I used to talk to, anything, I never checked in, I never called them, I never texted, none of that stuff. If I was out, I was out. You see me when I get back. You know what I'm saying? If they text me, I might respond like, yeah, we're here. I wasn't that type of guy. But with her, I don't mind giving her that. I feel like she can get that. She can get that from me. So yeah, that's. Don't look at me like that. What you want?
That's kind of crazy.
What?
But I mean, I dig it. I get it.
What's you? How about you? You mean the persons you used to deal with? How were you with them?
Well, I did get secure attachment too.
Yeah.
As my result. And I don't know, I just feel like when I'm with someone, I feel like it's so much work. I have to just be honest right now. No,
let's be okay, everybody.
I have to be honest right now.
I have to let y'all know how this woman is when she's in tune with somebody, like she's dealing with somebody. Okay, let me just let y'all know before she tries to fabricate bullshit. Oh! Okay, so let y'all know. Okay.
I want to hear this too, so go ahead.
One, she's a Capricorn, but she is not the head of the Capricorn, which I am, which is why I am the way that I am.
Nigga, I am not the fish.
She is the other half, which is close to where the heart is. So a lot of emotions. It's a goddamn roller coaster ride. You know what I'm saying? It's tumultuous. Okay, it's a hurricane storm.
Hold on.
All of that shit.
No,
if you're digging somebody, Trish, when you're digging somebody, first of all, when you see them, everything's right on your face and your body. Okay, you can't even hide it. That person knows they got you. You just give them the whole thing.
Because I love love.
Exactly.
I love the honeymoon phase of love.
Yeah.
So I'm both the fish and the goat, my nigga.
No, you're the goat only when you start seeing funny money shit. That's the only time you start doing that. Other than that, you are the fish their entire way. A nigga can milk you their entire way.
No, so you see me interact with one dude that I was digging. That doesn't mean that's been every single person prior to that.
So when the nigga you were with for like 5 years, a Harlem nigga, how were you with him when y'all first started?
What you mean? Like, be a little bit more specific.
What I just said, were you like that with him too?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
So what difference?
I was digging him a lot, but
okay.
I don't think it was the same as like what you've experienced.
Well, you're older now too, so your emotions are probably more like younger. Trish was a wild card. You know what I'm saying? Now you're trying to be mature and be a lady. You know, so it's just like, you know, if I was to be honest, I know what I was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, I can understand why when I see you with someone that you like, you're like, okay, listen, my nigga, I really don't have time to be doing all this extra shit. I really do like you, which is cool. But to me, you're not cautious enough anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of just like, you want that, especially when you like them. And then when they don't give it to you,
it's just like, I like the challenge.
You know but most niggas ain't really trying to do all of that.
Do all of what?
That's you like the challenge, the chase. That's still a thing that you fuck with. Yeah.
And then once I get it, I'm like,
yeah, but with the nigga that we're talking about.
Well, nigga, that was supposed to be my baby daddy, my husband, like down to the motherfucking ground.
Yeah.
Prior to everybody else.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of like, okay, cool.
Have y'all even spoken?
We'll take that offline.
Okay. All right.
We'll take that offline.
But that's who she is.
That is not, like, Shola, that is not true. I mean, it's like you 60% right.
That means I'm true. I'm right. What's what you mean?
I don't feel like that person I just was, okay, since you've never experienced this, there's always that like one or two people that you have like this huge crush on that's like head over heels. He was just one of them.
You had multiple head over heels?
2. I've had 2.
That's way too much.
So, but like his was like a whole nother extent because I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna pop a baby to him. But that was different, right?
Jesus.
But like niggas in the past, it was kind of just like, sort of like right now, it's like I'm a tough cookie. I just gotta see like if you're really worth it. What Jamila's saying? No, bitch, his dick wasn't. Because if it was, we would definitely be having a whole nother conversation right now, girl. I still would have been gunning for the nigga. I still would have been gunning for the nigga right now. Okay? Oh God, but I just feel like I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Okay.
Hey, if you say so, it's because you have been smitten. I've never been smitten.
Okay, and see, that's the reason why I was acting the way I was acting. I've been smitten with this dude for 3 years.
Oh, hell no.
For 3 fucking years.
Wow.
And if y'all guys want the full story, y'all could go back to Lover and Lust.
Yep. And
watch that whole session that Shola and I did when I was making a decision, which clearly was wrong.
Oh my God. I can't believe you've been smitten before. That's crazy. I don't know what that feels like.
It's like,
nah, bruh.
It's like you like Jello, but shit. It just it's like fun. Like I'm still smiling at the fact that like I was very
one person like just like you didn't have anything else going on.
No,
you was just that one person who was just like, yeah, this is all I'm gunning for right now.
Yeah.
No, I ain't never done no dumb shit like that. That's just asking for a heartbreak.
But remember when we had that session, I was like, back and forth.
Yeah.
But there was only a reason why I was back and forth.
I know that.
And you know that specific reason was.
I know that.
But I mean, if that was taken out of the picture, like it wouldn't even be a thought process.
Jamila says, just because you're smitten don't mean you're not a GOAT. It takes more courage to be smitten or in love and show for them to pretend you don't have feelings. Listen, man, I'll show you that I got feelings, but I ain't gonna be smitten.
You always have some facade with the like.
No, I love love.
You just said earlier you ain't about the love.
No, I love love. When I see people who are in love, I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you because you are overjoyed when you were dealing with.
But you love seeing other people in love. I'm talking about you loving being in love.
Yeah, I'm in love now. Am I not? I'm cooling. Y'all see me?
You always fucking cooling. I need you to take that out of your vocabulary.
Nah, I can't.
You're not cooling. You are in love.
I'm in love with I'm in love.
Okay, you don't need to add the in cooling. I feel like you try to buffer it.
I gotta buffer it.
we ain't buffering shit.
I gotta damper it all the time.
No,
that keeps me in check.
No,
I gotta.
So that's the dismissive avoidance in you. That's that style, that attachment style.
Probably
because you love it, but you kind of downplay it.
I have to downplay it.
Why do you have to downplay that you're in love with your wife?
No, I'm not downplaying I'm in love with her. I am in love with my wife. But at the same time, she knows how I deal with emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like I am in love, but if I'm also always prepared. And she hates that side of me.
So when you say you're always like prepared for her to leave?
Anything. Like I put scenarios already in my head just in case.
Oh my God, you're every fucking style on this list. Why are you doing that? She has shown more than enough that she's gonna be around.
Yeah, but
if she leaves, that's your fuck up.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that too.
That is the reaction,
and I'm well aware of that too. And I'm prepared for that too.
She's not gonna just leave just to leave.
And I'm saying I'm well aware that I will most likely be the reason, but I'm prepared for that emotionally too. I prepare my emotions. I have to.
Why?
Because I got to keep going.
Why do you have to keep going?
Because stopping is not an option.
But what? Like, where are we going?
Forward.
Forward into what?
Whatever is there, yo. I'm just jumping over the ledge. I'm just jumping over the ledge, yo.
This is why we need to stop, because we need to know why you're jumping over the ledge.
I'm just jumping over the ledge. I don't care about what's in my past. That's over with now. That's like all my exes and stuff. I don't even think about them.
So you would throw her in that category too?
It's over with. I'm good.
But y'all were married, y'all had children.
Well, we have kids and stuff, but she's still my homie. She will always still be my homie and stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's fair.
That she's always still my homie. I would never disrespect her. I would never like do anything like that. But if she's like, I don't know if I'm gonna do with you like that anymore, boom, boom, I let her go. Fly.
You wouldn't feel an ounce of hurt.
There will be hurt there, but I just, I'll take care of it and I just keep it moving.
What is take care of it?
I would feel it, but you wouldn't see it.
So how does Shola process hurt?
I just keep moving. I haven't hurt a lot. I'm used to it. So it's a numb pain. I just gotta keep going. That's how I am. Always been. That's the truth. That's why you don't ever see me stop. That's why whatever you see me doing, I'm just constantly moving. I have to constantly keep moving. I cannot stop.
So do you feel like if you were to stop, you would have to process those feelings more than you actually do?
No, I process. It's just
I don't think you process.
No, I process. It's just in the way y'all don't process. Just the way y'all don't process. Like for y'all,
but see, you
feel like y'all dwell in the pain. I can't dwell in that pain.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys sit in that pain.
Okay, that's fine. I get that part.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I feel like you try to make it a point to keep going, so you don't have to dwell in it, because you probably would. Yeah,
because I've done that before, and I'm good. I've experienced that. That's why I always tell people: feel the pain, go through it, but keep going. Because if you don't, you're gonna sit in that shit, and that's a horrible place to be. Because I've been there before.
How long were you in it?
A very long time, and I'm Gucci with that.
Was it a love loss?
No, hell no.
What was it?
It's filmy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, filmy shit. So because of that, I'm not ever gonna sit in pain ever again.
Real what? Red flags. Urban Collective, red flags.
What red flags?
Yes, I was just saying he needs to speak to somebody. So I don't know. Celeste posted that we were gonna do this session. I don't know if she popped in or not, but like, girl, we need you got insurance?
I'm fine.
Celeste needs to come and talk to you.
I'm fine.
No, I think there's some like underlining things there. And you know what? Like, and I'm not just saying this because I'm excited.
You gonna try to therapize me?
I'm not trying to do that to you.
Okay, all right.
But I'm starting to see some things
like
that I'm like, oh, maybe you need to go sit some damn with somebody. Because it's like lugging. So I didn't really want to put this out there, but I'm going to, because I feel like I need to do this in order to really effectively move on, right? So being pregnant last fall.
Oh, you doing that?
I'm going there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's been on my mind for so long that I got to do it.
I'm proud of you right now.
So being pregnant last fall and making the decision to term the pregnancy, I went to work the next day.
I know that one.
And I just kept going, right? I kept going. Then I had some family shit pop up, chucked through that. And then probably the last maybe 2-3 months, all of that shit that I did not process
fucked you all up,
came hitting me like a ton of fucking bricks. And I've been slowly trying to pull the bricks away.
Yeah.
And which is why I've been very silent on social media. I haven't really been going out a lot. Been really in a tough space.
Oh, I know. I know.
I've been in a really tough space, and I've really been trying really, really hard to get out of that. And I felt like I had to say that because I was like one of the things because I share a lot. Like I talk a lot on my, Instagram and stuff like that. And I felt like I've been holding back saying that. So it hasn't made me fully been able to be like
cleansing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I always felt like being on whatever platform, being able to talk to people, like, has always been therapeutic for me. And that has just been like hindering me from moving on. So I felt like I had to just say that. But in that same moment, when I told my therapist that I went to work the next day, she was like, red flags all over the place. She's like, what do you mean you just went to work? What do you mean you just kept going? Hold on a second. Was people with you when this happened? They didn't stop you from, like, so that's why I'm like, you not dwelling in your feelings is like red flaggy-ish. Okay. Because you're not supposed to just like leave it in the rearview mirror. You're supposed to kind of go through that.
No, but see, that's the thing. I've gone through those. I've gone through it. I've gone through all of it. You know, it had me in a dark space. What's up, Fuck Your Podcast? What's going on?
Hi, y'all. Wait, who's this? What? Show you are such an African.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like I've said, I've gone through, you know, those downs in a way where I had to disappear myself.
Right.
You know, like I said, you went. That's why when you were going through, as you're going through your shit, you notice how I've treated you.
Right.
You know,
you didn't ghost me.
I didn't ghost you.
You didn't ghost me. I'm happy. Thank you. Know,
I didn't ghost you because I understood. Especially, I've been there when somebody, you know, went to get their abortion too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? More than once. So what I didn't do when I was younger, I try to make it up by being there. You know, being there as a friend for you. You know.
Which I have to say thank you for that, because like during that whole process, there was no one there.
Yeah.
So I kind of just, and she thought that was a red flag that I like was doing these big moments alone.
Yeah.
And I kind of was just like, for me, I'm just like, yo,
that's what I do.
I got to get it done. Yeah. Like I can't wait for somebody.
Yeah, no, you can't. And that's where I feel for me, like when I was going through my dark times was almost over a decade, like most of my life.
Right.
So as an adult now, like you guys have seen a happy-go-jolly person, but I wasn't always this happy-go-jolly. You know, I was a very dark, depressed, angry young man. You know what I'm saying? But I used to write poetry heavy. My poetry was devious. You know, it was a lot of dark shit. You know?
I need you to bring that back. I need you to get in your poetry bag.
You know, it was a lot
of. You're really good at that.
Yeah, when I'm upset, because that's when the feeling, that's when the emotions pile in. Okay. You know, but that's why I say like the fact that I'm just moving now. I've realized when I'm constantly moving, I'm still processing, but it's not piling up in me. I'm not just. I have all the things that I'm doing. So like, okay.
So you're dispersing the
energy. Yeah, I'm putting exactly. Okay. So it's allowing me to focus on the anger and then the frustration that I'm going through inside. I'm putting that focus into other things.
Right.
So instead of letting that anger sit in me, because I can become a very angry person, and the angry Shola is not somebody that I don't want to show nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to show nobody that. That's not a side of me that's, you know, presentable.
Right.
Because it's just a mess. It's just a mess.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's just a mess.
And you don't want people to see that.
No, I don't want nobody to see that.
So you become a recluse.
Yeah.
That's like, that was me.
Exactly. So, you know, for everybody that's going through something, like that's my way of dealing with stuff now. You know, as an adult, I know everybody's talking about seeing a therapist and all that. I read constantly. You know, that's why I listen to Wallow 267. That's why I post them time to time, because those things, those affirmations and stuff help me daily.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wake up every day and I'm just like, gotta go.
Right.
You know, throughout the 8 hours I'm at work, I'm listening to music, but in that time frame, I'm also processing what's bothering me or whatever, you know, issues I'm having, so that when I go home or I have to see that person or deal with the situation, I'm clear-headed. I'm not moving off emotion.
Okay.
You know, that's what I mean by I check my emotions. Because if I move off emotion only, it's a wrap for everything.
Right.
I'm just going to destroy everything in my path. You know.
I think that's what I do. And then I tend to like not maintain certain relationships because I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I just come and I fucking when you want goat, fuck with me. You get goat and I'm like ripping your head off.
Yeah.
And
There's no balancing. There's no balance to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest with y'all, yo. When she's coming out of this shit right here, I've barely spoken to her.
Yo, which is like, I'm like, what the fuck?
I've barely spoken to her. I'm kind of like, before I used to check on her constantly and all that, but then I was like, you know what? Now I can fall back because you gotta now check it on your own.
Right, but I was like, really, my nigga? Like,
yeah.
Like all last week too. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like, it's Wednesday. Nigga don't even like, oh, it's good. People like nothing. I'm like, okay.
Because I'm like, I can't.
Then you roll up in here on Saturday on something like, hey, what's up? Just saying hi. And I'm like, really? Like, we ain't getting no key. Yeah, like I ain't seen you in weeks.
Hey, you grown, so
that's crazy.
I babied you. I've done my.
Well, I'm the baby in the family. I'm always gonna want to be baby. So it's like you can't just stop babying me.
That's what I do. That's my job.
Well, this is why I need a man.
That's my job. Like, I can't, it's like, how long am I going to baby you, son? That's like Maul said. If a nigga break up, you get a week. That's it. I don't want to hear about you crying about your bitch no more, my nigga.
You get a week.
You get a week. You get a week to cry more.
But what if that love was so deep, it takes a month?
Don't talk about it in front of me, my nigga.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
don't talk about it in front of me, my nigga.
Well, thank God I'm not that emotional because I would have been crying about that nigga for the longest.
Well, Shorty's is different. We know how long y'all take, but a dude, like, all right, so one of my mans went through that and he was butthurt. You know what I'm saying? And if I was younger, I definitely would have been a dick to him. I'd have like, my nigga, it's just pussy, my nigga. Like, keep it moving, bro. You be all right. Go get some abs. Matter of fact, let's go. I got you a shorty right now that's gonna lay it down for you. You know what I'm saying? But it happened to us when it happened to him when we're 25, when we're over 25. So my approach was different. Okay. Because I understood, like, yo, he was with this person for a long time.
Right.
Like,
investing
time. That's why I understand now how to deal with adults. You know what I'm saying? Because I realize everybody's investing time. Time is worth something to us now. Right. So when he was going through that, sit there, talk to him, let him vent, we just kind of parlayed and everything like that. I was more gentle than I ever been with a man in my entire life. Just because as a man, we're not taught to just talk to our boys. Right. You know what I'm saying? True. So talking to him, I was just like, yo, you good, bro? He's like, nah, I ain't really good, bro. Like, this really, this is making me, reassess who I am and all that stuff. And I was like, all right, let's talk it out. I've never done that to anybody before. He's the first person I ever was like, all right, cool. Holla at me. What's going on? Growth, man. Growth. And the entire time I'm listening, and my inner side is like, this soft ass nigga right here, dog. That's why I was saying inside. But then the other side, the mature side of me, was like, damn, he was in love with Shorty too. That's crazy, yo. Like, wow.
That's why he's that emotional.
And that's why I said I understood that. I was like, all right, I have to be there emotionally for my mans right now, But at some point, you got to move on. Not even move on as in go find a new girl or anything like that, but
you have to move on from the situation.
Yeah, like start trying to.
That shit's hard. That shit's real fucking hard.
I've always been a nigga like, yo, if a shorty's done with me, that's why I always believe in getting a stable. You never want to have a closed door. You gotta have multiples, because then if one shorty's out the pocket, you got a couple more that you don't even have to think about shorty to the left. You don't have to think about missing it because you still got that.
So I call them bench women.
Yeah.
One at that.
Yeah.
And then you got some bench women.
Exactly. Because now
I have no one on the field. I have no one sitting there.
I'm
in a bench.
You know what's funny? If shit was to go sour with me and Shorty right now, I'm a rap out here, son. I'm like, damn, how am I gonna get my dick sucked this week? Like, damn, nigga.
Yo, this is terrifying.
I'd be so mad, yo.
It's so sad.
I think that's what would make me mad. I'm like, yo, so we ain't fucking no more? Like, let me just gauge where our relationship is at now. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my questions. And I'm like, yo, I know we're done, with the relationship, but is sex out of the question too? And then she's like, yeah, that might be when I'll go. Yo, hold on. Let's talk about this.
You know what? The Harlem nigga did that to me. He did that to me because we were supposed to break up. He was like, so like, that means we ain't
doing that.
I'm like, you breaking up with me, nigga? Like, yeah, like obviously.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah. I'm like, y'all niggas are fucking joke.
Yo, because it's like that was your only thing you were dealing with. Like, niggas don't really want to go back out here and how I they so they try to build and be like, first of all, which is why I
use your words
wisely right now.
I already cut you the eye real quick because I knew where you going.
Which is why I'm constantly sharpening my knife. Making sure that I'm still hip to the game. I still know what's going on out here. I'm peeping everything. I'm making
so you know how to move accordingly.
I know how to move accordingly. You can't just be oblivious. You know, I'm like, all right, cool.
Yo, I hope your wife is not on this live tonight, okay?
She knows. Matter of fact, she's helped me peep how y'all ladies move. Because before, you know what I'm saying, before when I was in the game, I never really cared how y'all moved because I already thought 10 steps ahead.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now that I don't need to worry about smashing you or get you to do anything for me. It's different for me. I'm just approaching you with nothing. With a blank slate. I have blinders on. I'm not. Right. I don't know what your feelings are. I'm not feeling the vibe of what you're doing. Nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she's like, nah, when Shorty start doing this, that, and the third.
I mean, there's been times I've had to do that to you too. I'm like, yo, she's using red hearts. She ain't using purple ones. Like, so, you know.
See, all that don't mean nothing to me.
Or she used the upside down smiley, but she used 3 instead of 1.
See, I never done none of that stuff would have meant nothing to me. I used to be like, all right, cool. But you also
know too, well, being in the game 10 years ago was different than it is now.
And that's why I know I'm an old nigga now. Exactly. Because I realize when I'm hearing ladies talk, women talk about, you know, I just wanna come home and just have a nice conversation. And I'm like, no nigga I know wants to come home after long days of work and have an in-depth conversation about the bullshit that's going on outside.
Why
niggas just want to chill. Let me take a shower. Let me chill for a minute. 3 hours. Let me chill. And then
it's time to go to bed.
That's it. That's it.
You can hear me talk about it in bed. Like, what's the point?
That's cool. We in bed. That means most likely I'll be knocking out in about 10 minutes.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm just giving it a buck.
So I'm just gonna call you on the way home. While you on the way home, I'm gonna call you.
That's cool. See, now you understand. I get it. Now you understand.
So the last time you come home, I ain't gotta say shit to you.
Nah, you just like, how was your day? You were cooling? You was all right? I bet. You know what I'm saying? Watch my TV. Let me just cool out. Do what I gotta do. And, you know, if you got a funny story, I'm with it. You got jokes to tell? I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Shorty got something to tell me, she's like, yo, I gotta tell you this. And we sit there and we start gossiping. We start gossiping. I'm like, oh, word? All of that shit? Damn. Like, yo, I get my, you know what I'm saying? I get comfortable and I sit there and listen. Because it's entertaining. If you get entertaining, word, I'm with it. Entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
I will keep that in mind for whatever future.
But you gotta have a nigga. You gotta also have a nigga that's not gonna run his mouth.
How do you find one of those? Because all y'all run your mouth.
No. Whoa.
I'm gonna be honest. I think niggas gossip more than girls do.
Whoa.
I really think niggas gossip more than girls
Sucker
do.
ass niggas gossip.
Niggas gossip.
Nah, because
we're not gonna put them in little categories.
Nah, because I don't gossip.
Niggas gossip.
I don't gossip. Who do I gossip with? You tell me some shit, we go off on it. But it doesn't leave.
See? Fuck your podcast. Yep, they agree.
But it doesn't leave our conversation.
Yes, they do. Jamila's telling me that, and Urban Collective. Come on.
Wow.
Niggas gossip more than girls do.
And that's all you niggas will be pillow talking. Y'all gotta cut that shit out. Like, I've never done that. Whatever a shorty told me, she told me, and I kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? We gossip all day. You don't ever heard me say nothing.
Never. If you guys want to catch the rest of this conversation, y'all better move it to fucking YouTube because we're cutting off in 4 seconds.
Yeah, this one over at PS Live Session is going off in 5 seconds. So join us on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I never, You know I don't gossip. And then we share it, right?
Yeah.
So me gossiping, it doesn't happen. It's only with close friends that I know that keep their mouth shut. That's it. Whatever's going on out here, we find out, we talk about it, and it stays right where it's at. Same thing with her. Same thing with my niggas. That's why when my niggas talk to me.
Your niggas?
With my niggas. But they come to me. They barely know anything about me.
Okay. Your niggas?
But
are gossipers.
They might gossip.
Because let me tell you something. I know my business was put out in the street with your niggas.
That got nothing to do with me, yo.
Okay? My business was put out, who I was fucking and sucking and all of that good jazz.
That has nothing to do with me. That's your fault for fucking with them niggas. Because you knew better.
Did I know better?
Hey, I was watching all y'all like, wow.
I didn't know better. Your niggas, they gossip a lot.
First of all, don't talk shit about my niggas with me right here.
Okay? And then that's me keeping it a buck. That's me keeping it a buck. Your niggas gossip a lot. And then that's how come the nigga from Harlem, like, knew some shit or thought some shit or like whatever the case was. But
that had nothing to do with me. I wasn't involved.
I didn't say he was involved.
Exactly.
But I'm just letting you know that was the day that it confirmed for me that niggas talk hella shit.
And you know why niggas
people gossip, period. Urban Collective, people gossip, period.
People gossip, period. But they should be what is a what am I trying to say?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
CONFIDENTIAL.
Confidential?
There we go.
And honestly, I was like, damn, I need a pen because I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
This should be confidentiality. That's the word. Between
I'm still fucking it up. Confidentiality.
There you go. Yeah, whatever that word is, whatever it is, y'all know what it is. Yo, fuck y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. But yeah. Like, people, if you know me, you know my mouth is shut. You can tell me whatever. I keep my mouth shut. I just go, oh, word, that's crazy. You know, just keep it moving. Like, all my niggas will tell me, shit. And I'm going, wow, y'all did all of that. I don't know nothing now. And then in one ear out the other, just like, if you tell me something, in one ear, somebody asks you something, I don't know nothing, bro.
Nah, but we be gossiping. Like we two kids in the school bus.
No, that's because we know we ain't telling them. Right. We close. Okay, let's be honest. Best friends, close friends.
Always.
You have to. That's part of friendship. That's part of friendship.
Yo, that's why sometimes when people tell me, they're like, yo, you can't say, I'm like, you already know I'm finna talk Shola's gonna know, which means extended, his wife is gonna know. So the four of us is gonna know this shit.
No, I don't tell if it's something personal, I'm not saying that, and she knows that. Just like whatever she tells me, don't really leave unless it's like I know it's not that serious.
Right.
But if it's something in family or it's too close or anything, that stays right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I'm not, if somebody outside that I don't know that well tells me something, like people have in the game, like a nigga knows shit now. A nigga knows shit. And I'm just like, when I see them now, so when I see them, I'm just like, wow. It's like, okay, but I'm not going to say nothing. That got nothing to do with me.
Not your ministry?
Not my ministry.
That's what I tell people. I'm like, listen, that's not my ministry.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you friends, as long as it stays between us two.
Yeah, I got nothing. Nope. My niggas can tell me whatever they want. Shorties can tell me whatever they want. I'm not telling nobody nothing. That's why they call me the vault. Because I got secrets upon secrets. And I'm just chilling. So, and then that's why I said I never worried about my shit coming out. Because if my shit comes out, my nigga, just know I am letting off on all your shit too. I don't care. If I'm going down, everybody's going down.
Damn, it's like that.
Why you shit on me?
That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy, exactly.
I think you should try to like pinpoint certain things and not blast the whole situation.
Nah, if somebody I know rats on me off some bullshit, on some emotional bullshit, my nigga, I am now gonna castrate your entire life because you fucked up. Yeah.
But what if it's something that's like not even that serious?
Nah, don't open your mouth, period. My nigga, there's no denial. Snitching is snitching. Don't say nothing.
I agree. I just kind of want to make sure everybody on the same page.
Nah, you can't say nothing, bro. That's rules and regulations. I am sticking to it. I'm saying, especially if you know what it can do, because it's a trickle-down effect for everybody.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You got to really, that's why I always say you got to think 10 steps ahead. This whole thing is a chess game.
But some people like to give you like facades though. Like someone that you think that like, yo, you know what? Like I've known this person long enough to be able to have these conversations or to say certain things, and then they like flip. So it's like, how do you stay 10 steps ahead of someone that you don't think would obviously do something like that?
That's why now that we're in this media game, it's just perfect for me. Because at the end of the day, I know how they move. Like everybody's just trying to pull information. Right. That's it. Niggas is just talking. What's going on?
And at the end of the day, you will know who you can talk to. You gotta set the tone.
You gotta set it. So where people who are now comfortable with me as telling me stuff, I'm cool with that. That you're comfortable enough to tell me stuff. I am not. I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care.
Noticed that. Like, people will get super comfortable to say things, and I'm like, oh, nigga, I just met you 2 months ago.
Like, whoa. Where is that?
A couple episodes together. That don't mean like,
if we're talking about bitches and stuff, I don't care. I can be like, yeah, I'm going to smash that. That's crazy. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Because my show, you know I talk like that anyways.
Right.
So you can't say that. But on some real in-depth shit, nah.
But Shola, I also think, too, that people just, like, find us like really easy to talk to. Like,
it's a gift and a curse.
We're not like,
we don't
listen,
lie.
I had somebody tell me that like he enjoys watching animal porn. So it's like okay, like
no judgment, my nigga.
Out of nowhere in a conversation, he just told me like, yo, I'm really into like looking up horses fucking women. And I just was like, live your life.
Live your life.
Like what am I supposed to say to that? Okay, that's how comfortable he felt with me. But like, obviously, he follows me on Instagram. He sees me around and stuff. So it's like he knows, you know, that I talk about sex and all of that stuff. So I feel like he just felt comfortable enough to tell me that.
He did, yeah. And you just look at him and go, all right, cool, bet, bro.
Yeah, and you just so I think people just find this very comfortable to
and
to
don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, everybody. We welcome on that. We appreciate that. I mean, you guys trust us, and we like that also. But just know, for us, we ain't like that because we're from a different era.
And I see that. Yo, that's too.
Yo, I'd be like, word, that's crazy, bro. All right, fam. You know, but I can easily say I looked up tranny porn and all that shit too. But
you can't use that word. You can't use tranny.
What am I supposed to say?
That's an offensive word.
Oh, transgender?
Yes, you need to say the full thing. You can't. That's a slur.
Oh, it's a slur now.
Yeah.
Okay, transgender. Then my bad. I apologize. I'm still.
Bro, I can't even front. I be watching that shit too. But like, it gotta be like the ones that have the penis that's fucking a girl.
Yeah. I can't do the dude shit. Yo, when I see a nigga sucking a dumb, like, yo, whoa, time out. My nigga, what are you doing? Like, time out. Whoa.
I think I would do one. What? I think I would do a transgender. I feel like I would get the best of both worlds. So like on women, I like really enjoy their breasts. So that's like the best of both worlds for me.
And their breasts be perky as
crazy, right? Yo. So I feel like I would give that a shot.
Yo, if you do that, let me know. Let me know how that goes, yo. Oh shit.
Like, wait, this just went so left. Like so quick.
Oh shit.
Damn, I miss y'all so much. Jemma said, but would you really? Yes, I would. What if the breasts weren't as smooth? What do you mean by if they weren't as smooth? See, that guy brought up that horse story. See how that guy brought up that horse story. This convo took a turn.
Yo, welcome to PS Live Sessions, nigga.
Oh, what if they aren't as soft? Yeah, I mean,
because it all depends if they had a change or if this.
No, but yeah, some of them don't have the sex change, but they get implants. Like Caitlyn Jenner,
yeah.
probably didn't do the surgery yet.
He
just got the breast. So, like, I don't know. It would depend.
But he's still fucking shorties.
Yeah, so he didn't get the surgery. So he's definitely
So what does that make him still? You still a transgender?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know the rules, man. I'm just like, all right, cool. Whatever you tell me. Whatever you say, man.
Oh, if it feels like silicone-y, I've never had dealt with anyone with silicone breast, period. So I don't really know. He did get it done? No, he did get it. Oh, so
he's a woman?
So he cut the peen off? Well, I don't see now. That's a good question.
Oh shit. That's
I've never touched a silicone breast though, so I don't.
Oh, I have.
Is it any different from a regular one?
Yeah. So because it could be either really firm or you can still have a little squish to it.
I need the squish.
You know what I'm saying?
I need the squish in my life. I can't have it silicone-y.
What?
I had their weird. Don't ask. She said silicone-y boobies.
Wow.
Okay, so I can't do the silicone.
You want the little squid, the squishy, the little squishiness. Yeah.
But I don't really like big tits either.
Oh, you like the nice little small.
Yes, that are they're a handful. That's what I really enjoy. But I like big nipples.
Like hentai type nipples?
Yeah. Bro, let me tell you. You don't want to see my history.
Wow.
You know what? I don't even really have one because I have to switch. Because I watch a lot of porn on my phone. So I have to go and switch it to the private mode so it doesn't keep anything in the cache history.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay? So I have to do that. And then sometimes I be tight because I don't text the link to myself. So I be like, damn, where is that one?
Oh, you like to go back to shit.
Sometimes I like to go back to shit.
I get bored and I need something new.
You sent me weird clips from Twitter that I'm like, whoa, this is too extreme for me.
I get bored.
You watch a lot of weird stuff.
I get bored. I need something new every time. I'm used to this now. Boom, my brain goes next. I'm trying to push the limit to see what I can't do.
Hold on. But when you're watching the porn, is it more so to be enticed and aroused, or is it more so you're just looking to see what the fuck people are doing out there?
Both.
Okay.
Both. It's all adventure.
So then, why do you feel like you can't revisit certain stuff?
Because I'm bored with it. My body won't react to it.
So you are looking to be aroused.
I just said both, didn't I?
But which one though? Because I feel like you're looking for it to be more aroused than to just see what people are doing.
Yes, I want to see if it arouses me, it's gonna make me want to try it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, let me see if I can fuck with that. See how if I can pull that off.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's it. I might have a porn problem. I don't care. I've been watching porn for a long time. So legit. In the morning, I'm on the train.
But yeah, you got a whole nother problem. I'm not.
I'd be like,
that's not my morning coffee.
I might legit sometimes be driving.
That's your morning coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, Jamila, big nipples. Do you know any girls with them?
I do know a lot of girls with big nipples.
Most I have touched are hard. Damn, so I don't want no silicone tits.
Nah, there's mad girls out here with soft breast implants. What?
Do they have big nipples?
They do have big nipples. I mean, I'm not cool with them like I used to be.
It's all right.
In
due time, I'm not really searching for them, but
I'm just saying.
If it so happens that I run into one, I'll try it. But whatever.
Nah, make that happen, yo. Make that happen. But I feel I need all my vices. I've tried to I think the longest I've gone without watching porn is this past month. And it was literally a whole month I didn't watch any porn.
Why? Because you're just too busy, or you just was not into it?
No. I just wanted to see what the effect would be for me.
And what was the outcome?
I was constantly on Crystal. Constantly. Because I just could not. I needed it ASAP.
So how did Crystal feel about that? Because it's now a switch that you're now constantly on her every 2 seconds because you didn't have that balance.
She's my bitch. She knows what's up.
Is Crystal in the chat?
She knows what's up.
Speak up, girl.
She knows what's up. But I go through. Everybody that's been in a relationship, married or whatever it is, don't y'all go through certain times where you're like, yo, you just need that shit every day type shit?
Uh-huh.
Don't you go through that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my like I need that shit every day type shit.
And then now it's just like not there.
No, it's still there. It's still there. It's just I can tone it down. All right, cool. Like I started watching porn again last week. You know what I'm saying?
So this is like offsetting.
It's offsetting the energies. Yeah, it's offsetting the energies. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I can give her body a break.
I literally just like feel like I learned something new every session with you.
Hey, it's a lot of work.
Crystal, I sent up a prayer, okay? Because girl, I just don't even understand. I just don't get it.
I've always been like that. I don't know what it is.
What's your top 2 searched porn?
Top 2 searched. Homegrown. And
you mean like amateur?
Amateur.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. I don't like porn stars. It's just too fake for me.
Yeah, some of them I'm like,
yeah, I
swipe left. What's going on?
Yeah, I need that real shit. I need the bad angles.
Bro, okay. Let me tell you something.
I need the bad
angles. I've been watching a lot of homegrown stuff lately. But like the porn that I search is lesbian porn. I'm not like, sometimes I just feel I can't do like the heterosexual porn. I don't know. It's just like, sometimes he ain't fucking her right. He ain't eating her right. Like it's just sometimes it's like,
I ain't
gonna
not.
Front.
Sometimes I do that. I be judging the nigga. I'm like, you have all this ass.
Yeah, right. It's so. It's
and
just,
you slow stroking this bitch.
Right.
You just she's over there going.
Right. It's like I can't. It's just like I feel like it's just too much fake shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all. I can't believe I'm about to say this. But like I've been searching homegrown big clicks.
Wow. I ain't never even searched that. I'm about to search that.
Yeah, let me tell you something. With these bitches fucking nut, or if they squirt, it's
all
like
it's a tsunami. Jesus Christ.
I have like this one thumbnail image in my head right now.
You have that shit
I don't know how we just went to this from secure attachments.
It's been a while since we spoke to each other.
Oh my God. Whose fault is that though?
That's yours, not mine.
Definitely your fault. But we won't even go there anymore.
Good. You good.
Oh my God.
Google gay porn. I've done that, been there. It ain't that serious.
No, compilation porn is the way to go.
I can't do compilation porn. And I see.
No, I can't either because I be tight. Like sometimes they cut it off.
Yeah,
right when it's getting good, and then it's like next scene. I
can't do that shit, man.
So then now I have to go find that original.
I don't have time for that, man. I can't do compilation porn. You play with my emotions, bro. You can't. We're in this together. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go down this rabbit hole together, man. I'm not doing that.
Gay porn is interesting. I will say that. I have searched that because sometimes I'm just like,
what kind of gay porn?
What do you mean what kind of gay porn?
Is it interracial gay porn? Is it
I mean, yeah, sometimes I just peruse everything. I'm watching midgets fuck.
Oh, all day long.
I'm watching everything.
Yes.
So like I even after the nigga told me, I went and Googled some horses fucking some bitches.
Check it out.
I had to just see what was so enticing by that. Then I got into the dog. It got crazy.
The dog short? Oh,
it got crazy, and I had to go.
Yeah.
But gay porn is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not really into it, and I'm not into the bisexual ones either. When it's like 2 guys and a girl, like I'm not really into that.
Yo, fam, if there's a shorty there and both of y'all are sucking other niggas' dick, that shit's wild crazy.
Yo, I've watched a couple of that though. That's insane.
Like the cuckold, I love. Okay, so my 2 favorite ones is cuckolding. I love cuckolding. I don't know what it is about cuckolding that I'm into. You know what I'm saying? That shit is wild crazy to me, and I'm just like, wow. I think it's fascinating that another nigga is fucking this dude's shorty, and he's getting off to it, and she's telling him, "Come lick his cum out," and he's doing it. Like those are the rules of their situation. I'm like, wow, bro. You are wild right now. Like, I don't mind.
Send me that link. I want to see that.
I got you. I got you. I know exactly what I got you. But it's just like, fam, I don't like niggas don't even want to touch their own sperm. And you over here looking at another man's?
Hold on. So let's pause, put a pin on it right there. That really gets me fucking tight.
What?
That gets me really fucking tight that y'all niggas don't be liking y'all own sperm. Because if you eat me out, then you like, ooh, you trying to kiss me or like having me like taste myself, which apparently I have no problems with. But like, if I go to suck your dick, like I should be able to.
You should be able to kiss me.
I'm not. Spitting the sperm in your mouth.
Wait. Now there's rules and regulations to that. If we're not together and we're not monogamous or whatever it is, I don't know what else you fucking with. You definitely can't kiss me after you suck my dick. Because I don't know where your mouth has been. Yes, it's been on my dick.
It's just been on your dick.
But you could have sucked another nigga's dick too. Like, come on, son.
We're all adults. Like, how many pussies have you been in?
Look, I feel you, but I don't eat vagina like that. That's a rule. That's a rule.
Crazy.
That's a rule. Like, you just can't be eating vaginas out here.
Okay, you can't be sucking dicks like that neither.
Hey, but nowadays, y'all new people don't know the rules and regulations. That's why y'all be getting shit in your mouth. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. But if we're dealing with each other on a regular basis or whatever, if you suck on my dick, yes, you can come up and kiss me. You can be all sloppy with that shit. Put that shit on my face. I don't give a fuck.
See, niggas are not like that.
Oh, niggas are children.
Like.
Niggas
even if you're in something like, nah, we should do like that.
Yo, if I eat your vagina, I am coming up wet as fuck and licking your face.
And I'm expecting that. I am expecting that. Like, if my man's gonna do that and be nasty like that, like I'm expecting that. So it's like I should be able to do the same in return.
Yeah, no, that's fine. If we're dealing with each other on a regular basis. If it's once in a while, nah, I can't do that because I don't know y'all on your track record. I don't know because I'm not asking you all the people you had sex with this month. Or this week.
This month or this week? That's what
this week.
I'm not asking a question.
I'm not asking no questions. I've never asked a girl how many people you slept with this week. That's crazy. Because I don't want you to ask me. Don't ask me shit, bitch.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Don't ask me nothing.
Like, like when people ask about how many like
bodies,
partner, I'm like,
and then your business.
I am not 12.
Yeah, don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me nothing. That's none of your business. No, I don't understand. We are all over 30, so we got bodies.
But there are some prudes. I know some prudes.
Keep your prude ass over there then.
I know some prudes.
Keep your prude ass over there.
And I even been trying to encourage her to be nasty.
Let me hit once, but keep your prude ass over there.
I be encouraging her and she just can't.
She can't get it. She can't do it.
But she was a nurse. But she's like, yo, the type of stuff that I see.
Oh, that's because of why she's trying to have some work.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to have some work. That's different. Yeah, I know a couple of nurses like that.
Yeah.
They're trying to have some work.
Absolutely not.
But nurses be nasty. So this was a great episode. I almost caught myself. I had to catch myself. It's all past tense anyways. It don't matter. This is all old history. But thank you guys for joining us on this episode. I want to give a quick brief of what we learned about each other today, about the secure attachment. That
you were running amok, from 0 to 5.
Yeah.
And I get it because I guess kids in third world countries, that's what they do.
That's what they do.
Kids in Haiti were doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I got dragged by a goat doing that. So
it's all a blur because they just let us run wild.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to deal with the bullshit. They're like, yo, listen, nigga, this.
Be home by Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, that is it. And you're gonna learn you're dealing with your situation. You're getting better.
Am I?
You're here today. Yo, listen, she hit me up. She was like, yo, you want to do a PS? You want to do a PS? I was like, I'll be waiting on you. I was like, whenever you're ready. Then she sent me this. I was like, all right, cool. Mind you, this was 3 weeks ago. Okay, this was 3 weeks ago that we were planning to do this. And she's like, yeah, next week. I was like, all right, cool, bet. No problem. Then the next week after that, we got you guys. And I see we got you. We got you. Thank you for, welcoming us back. At the end of the day, if we're not here, DM her. Just this person right here. Y'all know I'm always on deck. I'm always ready.
I was going through a tough time.
She was.
I was really trying to get it together.
Yeah. Show them the shirt.
And I'm trying to get back in it.
Yeah.
But we're good. There's gonna be more sessions.
And
I got a few more bricks to get through, but we Gucci now. And there'll be more sessions.
Do you want to tell them about the next topic we're going to talk about?
We're going to talk about the 5 love languages, and this will be led by Shola.
Yeah, so I got some homework to do. So that's what we're going to be talking about, love languages. And
but we pop up on y'all niggas, so don't ask for no dates.
Yeah. We're just going to let y'all know. At least we'll give y'all Friday. We give it to y'all on a Friday. we'll let y'all know that we're coming either the next Monday or Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Normally we do it on Tuesday.
Thank you.
So what she said?
She said, "Glad you're feeling better." Thank you.
Yeah, me too.
It took me a while. It's been like 3 months.
Yo,
it's been hard.
Tumultuous. Okay. All right. Y'all know I did. Yo, look, man. Listen.
But I'm back in the game, and I'm being more social on social media. And now,
I saw that you deleted everything.
I did.
Yeah, I've been seeing you. I just like gotta let you rock. I like she's going through her little phases.
Somebody asked me if I blocked them because when you block people, you can't see their pictures, and I'm like, no. I was like, I just had a moment, and I was like, I just have to get rid of everything and start over.
We also have to talk about that too, like how social media has affected you.
Yeah, that was a problem too. So I had to be off of social media for a while. And so now I'm like creeping back into it. And then I'm trying to be more social, like go out to things.
You see that we out here?
That's a problem.
I don't like show it only lasts a week.
We all have our moments. I'm like, show it only lasts a week. Yes, Jamila, you can DM me. Yeah, so I'm so now if you go out.
Oh, I can hit you up now? You
can hit me, but like don't hit me up to go. You know. I know. Shola, why you drag me out to this one? But like, yeah, I'm trying to like be more social. Okay. I know one event that I am absolutely going to be at. Okay. Is Duce Palooza whenever they hit Boston.
Oh, they come to Boston. We there.
So I will be there.
Yo, NIC. I don't know if the tickets are sold out yet, but I'm going to the Millie's concert, the Millie's tour. Millie's concert over at the I don't know, Boston Music shit in Brighton. If the tickets are still there, check. Try to get them, bro. Let's go check that out. So
and yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I'm hoping to get back to the fun, Patricia.
I have my partner back.
You have your partner back. You have your work wife back.
At work. It's about time, yo. I've been lonely as fuck out here, yo.
I've been lonely too, but I just haven't had the even to get up to brush my teeth was a task. Yeah. Like it was just like I just don't want to move. Like doing any type of work was a lot.
Yes, yeah. It is sold out? Damn, bro. The Millie's concert. I'm actually taking Crystal to that. So hopefully she likes it.
Did you tell Crystal about our concert?
What concert?
Yes, Jamila girl. Just DM me. We set that up, bro.
What concert are we going to?
Cause you make my first play. You ain't tell her about that, did you?
Nah, I ain't tell. I don't even know what you're talking about. I forgot.
Wow, I fucking told you about the Tyler the Creator, and you was like, "Yo,
Tyler the Creator, yeah.
They probably sold out. It don't even matter.
What is it? Listen, guys. I told them my memory's trash. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in this week. We gonna holla at y'all and we'll see y'all soon. Holla.
Meow. She's tired.